going to go on a little history tour.
History tour.
Where's the fucking be-real moment for that one? History tour.
Hello, and welcome to Walking Among Us.
Episode 8 for you guys. We're almost in double digits. We're almost there.
Hauntingly Krista.
Bearded Zombie.
And Obi.
And Kelly. This one, probably I would say the most historically significant location we've done thus far. Why don't you tell everybody where we went this time, Krista?
The Old Angel Inn in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
I've officially made it. We're gonna try to scare Riff and Kelly. They don't know I'm here yet.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I already seen that.
Fuck you. I'm going down to scold that girl.
She didn't tell us.
I'm going down to fuck her shit up. Okay, the Old Angel Inn was originally built in 1793. It actually was burned down during the War of 1812 and rebuilt in 1815. When it was rebuilt in 1815, it was built by a gentleman named John Ross, who actually renamed it the Old Angel Inn in honor of his wife. Just, you know, angelic brownie points. He probably did something stupid and didn't want to sleep on the couch anymore. We're just gonna wait for our Obi moment.
Obi, come here. Good boy, lie down. Oh, lie down.
So like I was mentioning how it's very rich in history, in 1793, when they enacted the laws to abolish slavery, everybody after the laws were passed and all the paperwork was done actually went to the pub to celebrate the abolishment of slavery, which I felt was just a really, really noteworthy and cool thing to have on this place's resume of historical accomplishments. You're gonna see the evidence that we gathered throughout this episode. Now the original story goes that Captain Colin Swayze, on his way to meet up with his militia, his corps, stopped over at the Old Angel Inn to meet up with his lover at the time. Then when the Americans invaded, he hid in the basement in a very large oak wine barrel, and when the American soldiers were going through checking everything, they took the bayonets on the end of their guns and were stabbing everything that they didn't open. And that's supposedly how Captain Colin Swayze passed. He bled out in one of those barrels. But we're not so sure that that's the way things went down with the evidence we collected, aren't we, Krista?
No. We strongly believe now, based off of the evidence and the communication that we had, that there is more to the story.
And there's also others out there that have hinted towards what we're now starting to believe, that little Missy, who, in all the research we've done, Captain Colin Swayze, you can research him anywhere, but who's this mystery woman?
A murderer!
We're starting to kind of lean towards she had something to do with it, and there is other people out there that have the same theories. Why don't you guys decide for yourselves after watching the evidence we gathered, and drop some comments. Let us know what you think.
So at the very beginning of the night, we were on live just to kind of start the night, get in the right headspace, and the noises that we were hearing just behind us in the bathroom would not stop.
We were just kids with zero attention span because we were what?
So that was happening, and all the while when we were doing that, Kelly was off doing her thing. You know, the Capos and her, they just seem to really work well together, as you can see.
So we're in our hotel room right now. They're both on TikTok and Facebook Live. So I'm just gonna hang out in the bedroom, and we're gonna sit in the dark for a bit. Okay, so I've got a cap all over there that you cannot see. There's one on the bed over here, so you can see I get on the bed, it doesn't go off. So if there's somebody in here with us right now, if you come closer to one of these machines over here, you can make them glow. Oh my God. Is that Mr. Swayze? Is that Captain Swayze with me? I am so happy that you were able to set that off for me.
So the British flag that hangs proudly above the inn is said to be the only thing that really keeps the ghost of Colin Swayze at bay, if you will.
Or in a calm.
Yeah. If you were to say remove that flag, we wanted to do that, but
they wouldn't let us. Apparently it really annoys him.
yeah. Originally we had been assigned to the captain's room, and then they realized that it was not enough space for us. We got moved to the colonel's suite, arrived there, and we had power in half of the room.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Strange as it is, but because of that,
Worked out for us.
we got moved to the general's quarters.
Supposedly the most haunted area of the Old Angel Inn. We were in the Colonel's suite for our investigation tonight at the Old Angel Inn, and half of the suite, the power shut off and wouldn't work. We tripped the breaker box, wouldn't work. So he's like, do you want another room? And I'm like, what about that one across the hall? The one that's the most haunted. And he's like, okay. Thank you to the spirits for knocking out the power in half of the Colonel's suite. Here we go to the General's quarters.
Like it's like someone's sitting in the bathtub.
Have you looked in the bathtub?
Well, it's not like dripping. Wait.
We like to turn on the taps.
It's not wet. Huh. Weird.
There's a lot of little weird creaks and knocks here. I'm almost getting a gut feeling that they want to try to speak as opposed to just the lights. Like a Ouija.
Intense.
See, an intense feeling.
Is there anyone here with us? What's your name? Can you make a sound for us? Can you tell us something? Do you want to make your presence known?
They never found me.
So somebody we don't know of.
Session room 2. Do you want to make your presence known?
Couple.
My throat.
My throat.
We also started hearing some weird noises coming from the bathroom when we were doing our dowsing rod session.
Really weird noises.
Yeah.
Like it was almost, to me at least anyway, it sounded like somebody moving around in the tub.
Yeah,
I don't know
just
how-
like kind of like stepping
Yeah,
almost.
like stepping around in the tub.
Like shifting their weight on the floor, but like no one was there.
Absolutely nobody. Why don't you guys tell us what you think it sounds like?
Yeah, because we
'Cause
definitely.
that's what we thought it sounded like.
We couldn't explain it.
There's nobody there.
And it also, it was consistent in like the dowsing rod session. It was consistent kind of throughout the night. And then again, when things started to die down, it stopped.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't hear it. You were sleeping next to it. You didn't hear it. throughout the
No,
night, did you?
no, didn't hear it.
Sitting in that bathroom.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, when,
Nothing.
so just to add to it, when we were doing our solos at the end of the night, which was a little weird because we're all within 10 feet of each other,
Yeah.
15 feet of each other, but in separate rooms. We voted little Miss Kelly to go into the noisy washroom, and even she says she didn't hear anything while she was in there.
It was not noisy.
And I was, like I said, 15 feet away from the washroom. I didn't hear anything. I heard more of her moving around in the other room through the wall than I did from the washroom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was another one of those weird scenarios. Can you just take a gander through?
You hear that?
Tapping noise again. So we're hearing a lot of shit coming from the washroom. Alright, so here we are in the general's quarters, Old Angel Inn, Niagara on the Lake, and we're gonna do dowsing rod session. I'm gonna let the pro handle most of this one.
Alright.
Alrighty, you can cross these rods to let us know that you're here. You can even point to where you are. Just grab these rods and let us know if you're here. Is anyone here with us?
No, use that energy. Let us know you're here. Cross the rods.
You're doing great.
Good job.
Thank you. Now we can start getting into some deeper questions.
Is this...
Oh, no. Or are you pointing at Rafe?
Is this Captain Colin Swayze? Are you here with us?
Did you hear that?
Oh, I definitely heard that.
That was like... Oh, I have chills.
If this is Captain Colin Swayze, cross those rods. If this is Captain Colin Swayze's lover, cross the rods.
This feels weird. I can feel something on the other end of these rods. It feels heavy.
Is there somebody else here with us?
It's like someone's holding the other side, like, and they're not wanting it to move. I've never felt this sensation before.
Can you point to where you are in the room? You're over there?
If you're over there, can you set off that cat ball?
Can you set off this cat ball that's beside me over here? Cross the rods for yes if you're a man.
We were told we may encounter a John or a Johnny. Is your name John or Johnny? Cross the swords. The rods.
No.
No, okay.
Is this the soldier that killed Captain Colin Swayze in the cellar? Cross the rods for yes. No. Okay. Now I don't know if
That was
it's
me.
I don't know if it's point.
What the hell?
There's definitely something making some noises over there.
And like that can't be house settling. Oh, yes.
Were you a soldier?
Is this Seth?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear? There's fucking knocking in there now. Were you an American soldier? Cross the rods for yes. Open them for no.
Is this Seth?
See, they were already kind of crossing,
Yeah.
moving before you asked that. If this is an American soldier, cross the rods for yes. There they go. Are you the one making noises in the bathroom? Cross the rods for yes. Open the rods for no. I'd say that's a yes.
That's a big old
It's a big yes.
Are you the one that turns the taps on? Cross the rods for yes. Open them for no.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you show yourself to us tonight?
Cross the rods for yes. Open them for no.
That is the first time that's gone off.
I have chills. I'm gonna say that's a yes.
I'm going to say that's a big old yes.
That makes me happy.
Holy.
Okay, can you back away from the REM pod, please? Can you step away from this device?
The cat fall off.
Whoa. That was massive.
I have tears in my eyes. Was that you?
Was that you in the...
I'd say that's a yes.
I am absolutely covered in goosebumps from head
Yeah,
to toe.
my eyes are watering.
This place is tripping me out already.
Can you make another noise for us? A big noise. Yes.
Oh my god.
And the cat ball.
And the cat ball went off over here.
Dude, like, I'm freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out.
I got shivers now.
I'm
Did
freaking
you
out.
just throw your
That
rod?
that was right after we asked it too.
Is there more than one spirit in this room with us? Well, that's a definite yes.
Is that you?
Yes.
This, yes.
Okay. Holy shit, we're like moving now!
You're like,
Oh my god, good
whoa,
job.
shh. Get your camera.
Okay. What happened?
I keep seeing something over here. Is it you?
No.
Can you do this?
Okay, go for it.
There it is again.
Oh.
Thank you so much. You're doing awesome. You're doing so good. Thank you.
That's crazy.
That room's really messing with me.
Yeah.
Is that where you want to sleep tonight?
Is that where you
That-
want to
sorry,
do Estes
that's
method?
that's where you said you wanted to sleep tonight?
No, bathtub's good for you. It looks pretty
I'm
deep.
going-
We were approaching 3 a.m. at this point. The activity kind of started to die out a little bit.
To a certain extent.
To an extent.
a certain extent. It was when
Not
we,
as much as back house.
No, not as much as back house. We were still getting some activity, but there was just
Like the Estes method was bupkis there.
Yeah, that's the first time we've never had
At, like,
basically
yeah.
anything come through the Estes.
Okay, wait.
Soldiers are here.
Oh boy, I haven't started.
Oh, it's getting tough in
Wow.
here. Is anyone here with us? Please tell us.
I heard something, but I couldn't make it out.
Can you speak clearly into the device?
There's nothing. There's nothing.
What's that?
This is a device that you can speak into.
Or was she asking the spirit what was that?
I keep hearing just the same. There's no real voices,
Yeah.
but you just keep hearing an echo in the background sounding like, what's that? What's that?
Huh.
And it's the same thing over and over again.
So Rafe and Kelly went downstairs to have a smoke, and
Smoking's bad, kids!
I was in the room by myself. And I've been in the room a couple times by myself when you guys would take breaks here and there.
Yeah.
But this particular time, I was sitting on the couch and I took out my phone because the REM pod started going off. And then I start panning around the room and nothing seems out of the ordinary. And then I start panning back and I get to where the bed is on the other side of the room and the cat ball is now going off. So at some point from when I had passed it and then started coming back,
yeah.
it got touched. When I was way on the other side of the room, they were nowhere
Yeah, we weren't-
they weren't even in the building.
We weren't even in the building, we were outside.
Oh my god. Is there something here? Holy shit. And probably the biggest piece of evidence that we caught.
And I just want to cut you off for 1 second. This is another one of those, I didn't think we would catch something like this in the first season type
Yeah.
of scenarios. When it happened, when we were on site, it was kind of a little astounding. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it for the rest of that day while I was in and out of Neverland.
We 100% caught a disembodied voice. We heard it in the moment.
Yeah,
This was like first thing in the morning. So the restaurant above where we were wasn't even open
there was
yet.
only 2 people up there
And we asked,
and they weren't talking.
yeah, we asked them when we got upstairs, like, did someone come in? Like, nothing. You could hear it over Kelly speaking in the clip, so
But it's clear, like
Yeah.
we can hear it. So let us
keep
know.
your ears out, let us know.
So we're in the section right now, the Swayze basement, where Captain Colin Swayze was killed. We got access. Again, big shout out to the staff here. Thank you so much. I've got me partner Krista joining in now.
Hello.
We're gonna try a couple EVPs here. I didn't think that we'd be able to find where he died, but thanks to 10 plus year staff members, we got it. I know there is a little bit of noise above us because they are setting up for the day, so hopefully we can find something on here. Okay.
There was a step or something.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
It's spiking.
Wait, are you recording?
Okay.
It's me again.
The lights don't come up in the dark mode, though. In the night mode.
Captain Colin Swayze, we're in the dark now. You say you're stuck here. You have anything you want to say to us? Do you regret hiding down here? How close am I to where you were murdered exactly? Said upset me.
We don't mean to upset you.
Don't mean to upset you. We just want to talk to you. If you talk to me, I can hear you through this device in my hand. Alright, let's see if we got anything. Said upset me.
We don't mean to upset you.
Don't mean to upset you. We
Whoa.
just want to
What was
talk
that?
to you.
Was
Did you
it
hear
Cassie?
that?
What is that?
Did you hear that?
Replay.
Like, no, that wasn't on EVP.
That wasn't, I don't think that was on this.
I thought that was you. Did you go hi?
No.
I just heard somebody go, hi.
You heard that too.
Upstairs, maybe.
No, but it was down here. It was in.
I'm really
It
hoping.
sounded like it was Kelly.
I'm hoping the camera picked that up.
We don't mean to upset you. We don't mean to upset you. We don't mean to upset you.
Should we play this one more time, see if it was on here?
Sure.
You know what? It won't be on a recording.
Why?
Because we heard the hi when we were listening to it.
But yeah, we weren't sure if it was actually
On
I
that?
swore
I know.
it came from. I thought it was you.
I thought it was her.
No, because I was saying something at the exact same time.
Where, like in real life, or
Oh no, on the EVP actually.
Oh, yeah. But no, it sounded like someone. It sounded like you saying hi.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't me.
And from this area, like it wasn't
So-
upstairs because you can hear them kind of.
This
it was
clear. It was clear.
And I'm interested to know if it's going to be caught on your camera.
Yeah, I know.
Because it
And
should
that
be.
thing picks up everything.
Yeah, it honestly should be there. Because of how clear it was and how
Okay.
close it was.
Look to the right. That's the direction that the washroom is. So we're right now, we're in the Swayze cellar at the Old Angel Inn. If you look over here, if you can get a shot behind me and stuff, these are the original limestone walls from the dugout cellar from, I believe it was 1771. Was it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so 1771. So these are original. So that's just pretty cool history-wise right then and there. We're going to try some EVPs. We're going to see if we can catch anything. It is kind of noisy being right beside the fridge and with the employees upstairs prepping up for the day, so let's see what happens. Swayze cellar, EVP recording. Captain Colin Swayze, are you here? Were you with us last night? Are you still with us? Is there anybody here? Who would like to speak to us? Tricky part is you're going to hear that
Yeah.
on this.
That was debunk.
Swayze cellar, EVP recording. Captain Colin Swayze, are you here? Who would like to speak to us?
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to, number one, get down here.
Yeah.
Because as you can see around me, this is where they store their alcohol for the pub.
And it smells
So-
like it.
Big shout out to management and the owner. Thank you for letting us down here.
Alrighty, you guys, that is it for this episode.
Hope you guys enjoyed. You all obviously know what to do at this point in time. Smash the like button, put some comments down below, and beat that subscribe button because you don't want to miss anything. This, in my opinion, and a lot of fans that are reaching out to us, the episodes just keep getting better and better and better. You guys don't want to miss anything. We're only on episode 8. You still have time to binge watch.
Yeah.
So get at it.
We'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, so walking among us is taking applications.